Hello. In this video, I want to show how we can use the 21 Data Workbench to find a pattern in live streaming time series data. Right, so I have an industrial data set here, and this is a repeated process of the machine, and I want to find this pattern here. So I'm going to define a motif on this. So I'm going to just draw it in here, something like this. And then I'm using the envelope miner to pick this motif here and take this UI motif. Can also rename it. Let's call this my motif, whatever. And then let's go to the parameters, create it. So that means we're going to create now an envelope from this motif, which is visible as a band. And so this gives us a tolerance during the detection. I think that's okay like this. So I'm just going to leave it. And plus, I want to define an event that's produced whenever it's found. Let's take the process start, no matter what's the name. Let's use this one. And we can also place that event at a certain position. I'm going to put it a little bit more to the right. So right at the lower end or lower end of this pattern. All right, so we're done. Now we're gonna configure our stream configuration to use this defined pattern. And then we're gonna stream in data and see if we can find this pattern. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the stream configurator, and then at the motifs, I'm gonna select my motif here, then restart my streaming. And now I'm ready to stream in data. Let's look at the full data set, which is this here. This is the very end. So I'm going to use a simulated streaming now. So we're going to stream in data here on the right side by sending this test data, stream test data here. So it's going to send in the data, and then during that streaming, these patterns are searched, and we see it finds them and places the event right at that point. We can also visualize this a little bit better by looking at these bands. And then we see, okay, it has found it here and there and also there. Yeah, that's the demo, how to use the envelope miner for finding